Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Ommegang, and this is actually a Liefmans beer, right? Produced by brewery Liefmans in, that's an interesting one, Oudenaarde, Belgium, and then it's under the name of Ommegang. So if you guys don't already know, they are under the same company. So it's Boulevard, Firestone Walker, Ommegang. Well, they all got bought out by Duvel. So Duvel has Liefmans, and Duvel now has Ommegang, Boulevard, and Firestone Walker. So one of the largest Duvel Morgat company has one of the largest craft brewery presences in the country. And so this is under the Ommegang label, even though it's a Liefmans beer. This is Solera, a Tart Golden Ale. So what I understand is that this is a mixed fermentation, open vat kind of blend of sours, blend of beers, so now we have a few words to go on here. First off, the first word is Solera. Solera is basically pretty much imagine getting a glass of water. Let's see, water is a good example. And you take a gulp of it and you put in more fresh water. Take a gulp of it, put in more fresh water. Gulp it, more fresh water. At some point, there's always that original water in there, right? So in the production of things like balsamic vinegar, sherry, brandy, some beers, rum, whiskey, there's going to be that process where they pull something from the barrel, and then they're always going to fill it up, but leave some in it, right? So there's always some of that original in there. So there are balsamic vinegars in Italy, balsamic vinegar producers in Italy that have, a culture mother culture has been sitting down for hundreds of years, right? So that's a little bit weird because I'm not quite sure that's what they're doing here. Maybe that's what they're doing, but it also seems like a coupage beer. So beer de coupage is beer blending. It's in the Saison book by Phil Markowski, in the section written by Johan Bates. It's very long-winded, but if you guys like geeking out, it's geeking out. So beer de coupage is sort of what Saison used to be, right? Farmhouse ales. More similar to what we know as Saison du Pont going forward. These were beers that were just fresh beer and old beer. The old beer had a nice maturity to it. The young beer was a little young, so you just blended and you made, flavor sort of work. The beer wasn't of great quality, right? So you blended down the acidity and you blend some fresh beer in there. That's good beer de coupage. And that's sort of similar to lambic. So it's 1 point farmhouse beer is probably similar to lambic. So anyway, 6.9% golden tart ale. It's cool that we get it in Florida. Best Buy? Jeez, what is this Best Buy? Oh, is this Best Buy like 3 years later? Was this really canned 6 months ago? Huh, I didn't know that. 7 months ago? Beers are really nice, light gold color. I can see carbonation is flying up the glass. Wonderful white head on that. It really looks like a beautiful Saison. Oh, there's some bread character in that, yeah. That smells fun. Honestly, for a shelfie, this, first off, there's a little bit of nail polish remover. I definitely get some of that ethyl acetate. I also get some of that kind of like just Jolly Pumpkin and Hill Farmstead kind of funkiness to it. It's got a little bit of stinky sulfur quality, like eggshell or egg farts or whatever. It's eggy kind of sulfur thing. Is it hydrogen sulfide? Oh, it's nice. It falls on the palate with a little bit of that funkiness. But this beer is nicely tart. It honestly is like, it's not quite in the realm of, again, it's adjacent to, again, what else is smelling on the nose? It's adjacent to Hill Farmstead, Jolly Pumpkin, and this. For shelfie, there's very few beers that taste like this. Pops with a nice acidity up front, a little bit of funky quality going in. I'm getting lemon peel, a little bit of like almost like guava, almost like if it's dry hop. I don't think it's dry hopped. It's just the acidity riding in with the culture. The expressiveness of the yeast is offering also like a little bit of banana in here. There's a little bit of like ripe banana with that tartness, so that tropical's like coming into like guava. Really refreshing for 6.9. Yeah, and as you drink it more, you get like not even ripe banana, but like runts. So not like fresh actual banana, but what we think of as banana candy. Dry on the back end, nice, wonderful like pale crackery malt quality to it, wonderful carbonation. Moderate alcohol, a little bit of phenolic in there. There's a little bit of this kind of like, again, what I was smelling, that kind of like Band-Aidy thing, a little bit of that kind of like Band-Aidy slash like freshly cleaned bathroom sanitizer or chemical kind of thing going on. A little bit of that. Nice and like it's like on the verge of being puckeringly acidic. So it's like it's on this verge of sour and tart, right? It's like more than just tart, but not super sour. So it's sour. It's like sour. I'd say it's like medium to medium minus sour, right? I'd say medium minus. So it's on the verge of like tart, right? It's refreshing. It's nice. Yeah. It's quite a fun beer. I mean, this is such a food-friendly beer. They had great recommendations on the website. I think they were going like Thai dishes, funky cheeses. I forgot what, but this is a versatile thing. Like it would go great with some hearty grilled seafood. It would go great with, oh man, grilled clams. I'm thinking grilled shrimp. Chicken dishes, lighter chicken dishes would be fantastic with this. Yeah, Thai would go well. Chinese food, I feel, would go pretty well with it too, as long as it's not too heavy and too. I think even heavy would, like, you know, this lifts it up. It's just a food-friendly beer, and you know, it just seems like something you'd do well bringing a Sim 52 to a party, but instead, like, I guess this, I forget, but this either comes in a 4-pack or 6-pack. I forget honestly the price point on this one, but if this is a good price point, grab this, bring it to dinner. Whatever you're having, you're probably gonna have a good time with this one. Pasta is gonna crush. This is just a great food beer. It's got nice carbonation complexity to it, a little bit of acidity. This is just a food beer. It's absolutely fantastic. As for rating, as I drink it more, it just becomes more and more subtle in the sense that it's just like almost like now I get more of this kind of like pear, like tart pear and light apple skin quality driving in there too. So it's like just like lightly tart and has a nice levity to it. You know, just delicious, easy drinking, food friendly beer. It's absolutely crazy good. This for me gets a solid 90. These are drinking beers these days. And now as I drink more, I almost get a little bit of like white grape Venice thing. It's like a really nice complex beer. 96. This might be the highest rated beer from Ommegang that I've ever had. And it might be the best one I've ever had from Ommegang. I think it just does so much. It's absolutely fantastic. Highly recommended. Try it out. My vote for one of the best, or my vote for the most food-friendly beer of the year. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.